Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Retro J's Retro Gaming Channel. It's been a little bit since I posted. I've been real busy. Haven't had a chance to do a whole lot of hunts. So what I'm going to show you today is just kind of a collection of things that I've picked up probably within the last, God, I want to say 2 months-ish, maybe. Couple of the items I've had for a while and I missed on a previous pickup video. But that's about it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you some of the items that I picked up. Found this Link Zelda controller. It was on clearance over at Walmart. I believe it was only like $8, I want to say. It wasn't very expensive. It was definitely worth picking up. I don't know yet if I'm going to use it or not, if I'm going to open it, seal it. I don't really consider this much of a, sealed collector's item. It may be in the future, but it is Zelda related. So, either way, I thought it was cool. Alright, let's move on. Here's some Nintendo games that I've had for a while. I just haven't had a chance to show you guys on my pickup videos. So, let me show you what I got here. Alright, these first three games that I'm going to show you, I got from Black Box Gaming from Retro Remix Nation. He was at his old location. He's got a new location now, so this is how, it's been a while. We got Kiwi Craze. Kicks. And Lolo 3. It was the last Lolo game I needed for my collection. And it's funny, it was a rental. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. You can see here too. At a local video store we had. Wasn't real big. I don't believe I have ever rented there. I've seen it before. But yeah, it was in our area for a while. And this one here I picked up. I believe I picked this up on eBay. Got a decent price for it. And that is Ninja Crusaders. I can't really tell if the label's kind of faded or if that's the way it's supposed to look, because I really don't see any other actual fading on it. So yeah, so Ninja Crusaders. Alright, and here's some more recent pickups that I got. We got another Black Box Gaming pickup, and that's Banjo-Tooie. I never picked up the Banjo games. My brother had them when he was growing up. I just never picked them up. They were fun games, but at that time, when these came out, I was playing like Perfect Dark and Shadows of the Empire and whatnot. I just never got around to buying these games. And I got Tetris. And last but not least on there, I got Super Mario 64 from a friend. As you can see there, it's a not for resale. It's one of the cartridges that was sent with the 64s when they first came out, and they sent them out to all the stores. We got some in our town, and majority of them were all playing Mario 64, so you could kind of see, how the game plays, what it's like. So this was a big system seller. So this is pretty cool to get. I don't know if I'm going to go searching out the other no for resales, but there's a lot of them out there that are worth a ton of money. So if I come across them, I'll buy them, but I don't necessarily think that's something I'm going to collect. Alright, and here's a couple toys from when I was a kid. These are the kind of toys that I had. These are figures that I never got as a kid. Or one of them, you'll see I had an alternate version of it, but this is the version that I've always wanted. First off, for any Masters of the Universe He-Man collectors, we got King Randor. He's fairly hard to come by. He was released during the last, I want to say the last year or two that they printed these figures before the He-Man line just went under. But yeah, this one's not easy to come by. I do have a staff, which is funny. I have a box full of He-Man weapons, and I do have a staff that luckily that's all he came with. So at some point when I find that box, I'm going to reunite it with the staff and put it with my Masters of the Universe collection. And this next one is the full complete. Actually, he's probably missing a shield. I don't remember if the die-cast one came with the shield. I know the one that I had was the plastic Voltron that you put the figures into each line. I mean, it stood probably this tall versus this one. But it was all plastic. Bent legs didn't bend on it; they just kind of moved in and out. But this one's really cool. It's all die cast and plastic, very heavy. You know, they don't put metal into toys like this anymore, like they did then. Metal was cheaper then than it is now. You know, all these legs here, I mean, they're pretty tight. So whoever owned this took good care of it. They all, you know, come out. He shoots the heads out, and a lot of times when people find these die-cast Voltron figures, the heads are usually missing. Luckily, these heads are attached, but they did get lost a lot. So yeah, there is my Voltron figure, the die-cast. Very happy to have this. I've been hunting this one down for a long time, just waiting to find a good price on one that's complete with both of the red and green lion heads attached. And it has the sword, which is cool. The sword's seen better days. It looks silverish, but most of the silver is gone, and it's just the translucent plastic there. But if I can find the shield, then I'll have that 100% complete. Alright, let's move on. I picked up this box only. I did put my system in there because I do have the actual system itself. Yeah, so there's my actual system, which I showed you guys on my game room tour video. But yeah, the box is complete. It's got the paperwork all in baggy. Box is in fairly good, almost mint condition. There's really no flaws with this box at all. It's pretty clean. Even has the original sticker on it and everything. I've been waiting to get this completed. I didn't want to go, you know, and just try to buy one completed on eBay or, you know, wherever, because it's my biggest thing. It was really hard to find just the box only. So to come across this box only for this is awesome, because I already have the system. There's no need to rebuy the system with the box when all I need was the box to complete this. So I got that from one of my favorite game stores. Thank you guys again. You know who you are. Alright, and last but not least, got this Super Famicom in this really cool, nifty, hard plastic shell. I guess this, I don't know, it just says it's a storage container, so this almost looks like, you know, a rental container, which, from what I'm reading, it's not a rental container. This is just a container you get for your system, you know, in Japan or wherever. So let's pop this open. Alright, so let's see that. And what's cool about this, you got your Super Famicom. You got your Famicom controller. And you got this version of the controller, which, from what the guy was telling me, he said it was PAL, but if I'm right, the PAL system is still called the Super Nintendo, not the Famicom. I'm going to have to look that up. But that's from what I remember, so I don't know if this is PAL or if it just has a different buttons. Yeah, it doesn't say on the back, it just says Made in Japan, and it still says Famicom. But yeah, so I've got the classic colored buttons, and then the Japanese Super Famicom colored buttons. So yeah, it's all complete. It's got all the wires, everything to hook it up and play it. So if I ever just want to hook this up and play the, you know, 4 or 5 games I have for the system, I can do that. So that's going to do it for this pickup video, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for staying subscribed and watching. I'll start kicking out some videos sooner, maybe a little bit faster as I can. It's just been busy and whatnot. So again, thank you for supporting my channel, and I hope that you stay tuned for the next video. Thanks again, guys, and remember, game on.